Hey there, my name is Pravus. Welcome back to more Pioneers of Pagonia in the Cursed Shore. In the last video, we seem to have dealt with most of the bandits and the thieves. There are some remaining, of course, way down over here in the corner of the map, and they're going to be annoying, but we'll deal with them in due time. I'm currently delivering some goods to the Amber Wardens, and now I need to build up some sort of a weird boar statue thing. Why? Don't freaking know, but it is a thing. We need 40 stone and 40 iron bars. That's not even that bad, all things considered. That's not really hard for me to do. Okay, so we're definitely going to be able to build up the Grand Boar statue. That's cool. And then I need to figure out how the heck we're supposed to deliver some goods to this mysterious location, because I've got all of this. I just haven't figured out how we're supposed to do it. Establish a transport route doesn't really mean much to me yet. But that's okay, you know? It's one of those things where maybe you guys look at it and it's like, this is obvious! Look, give me a second. I'm gonna try to figure it out. And if I can't figure it out, well, Google is my friend. But I'm sure I can do it. I guess I do need to build, like, an actual path to this thing, too, don't I? Yeah, it does seem to have a road connection. Alright, now that we have that, builders are incoming. Yep, here we go. There they are. Hut, 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 hut. Carry all the stone to the boar statue! Hut, 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 hut. These guys are hilariously cute as they wander all over the dang map in single file lines. Gonna be a while before I can deal with these last thieves, by the way. They're about as far away from me as they can get. I feel like I need to build my borders out at least to about this place before I'm gonna be able to place down a new guard tower that solves that problem. Oh, so annoying, so rude. One thing that's a little bit surprising to me as I've been playing through this game is that I haven't really felt especially challenged at any point in this game. It's definitely kind of more casual. I mean, it's not that there haven't been threats, right, with the bandits and everything else. That's certainly been a thing. And yet, you know, in part because, for example, food has never been a concern for me for this entire game, nothing's really been an issue. Not really. So, I don't know. I've never had to worry about my population. It's just grown at the right rate. I've never had to worry about any other resources. We've been able to get it. Oh, and I just won. What? Wait, I don't have to do all four of the, I don't have to do all four of the things? The boar statue was worth like 100% faction standing? I'm not done. What do you mean I won? I haven't won. The expedition camp hasn't been supplied yet. Don't lie to me. That's kind of what I'm talking about, though. It's sort of like, hey, follow this thing and place down all these different buildings, and, you'll probably have everything you need for pretty much the entirety of the game, no problem at all. You know, it's just kind of interesting. Like, for example, food, I feel like it should be a much bigger problem. I feel like if this were a proper survival city builder, you need to have a lot of food production. Lots, farms all over the place, gathering, hunting, sheep, whatever else, I don't care. Any of those things would be great. And yet, with merely like 2 buildings and eventually like a farm or 2, we've been fine this entire game, and I've got 1,100 population. And I could totally get more if only I planted down a few more houses. Which I guess I'll do real quick just for the fun of it to show you what it looks like so it looks all pretty. There you go, another big residence. I mean, at this point, it feels like the building is gratuitous. Do I need to do it? No. It exists just because I like seeing an urban sprawl over the island. I like seeing my minimap getting taken up. That's it, though. So I don't know. Fun game, faster than I thought, and not difficult. Except for apparently figuring out the whole mysterious location thing. How the heck I'm supposed to do this, I haven't figured out yet. Have we, like, I got a trading post figured out yet? Can I do this? No? I have no idea. I can buy stuff from these guys, give them some gold, silver, get some iron. I don't need any of this, though, so thank you. It looks like we did manage to deliver all the axes, though. Okay, so I guess I either needed a storage point for the tools, or I just needed to get myself a lot more of these couriers, and we got that figured out. Nice, that was easy. Looks like this explorer's hut has finished all of its jobs. Let's go ahead and demolish that, no longer need it. There is a little bit more to explore, though. Let's make sure I actually do see the entirety of this island. I don't know, I feel like out of principle, I need to at least do that, you know what I mean? Let's make sure we get 100% visibility. I'm not going to sit around waiting for the entire map to get claimed. That's just going to take too long for no particular benefit. But it is a thing we can do. So I want to make as much progress in this map as possible. What it may end up meaning, though, is that every one of these maps only takes me 2 or 3 episodes in order to fully capture all the objectives. Probably even faster if I really tried hard for it. So what I might do after this one is immediately move on to another map. Let's say in the next week's videos. Move on to a higher difficulty one, still with some hostility in it, because I think that'd be fun. Or I guess we could try a peaceful map and just see if the objectives are a little bit more difficult, but I bet you they aren't. So yeah, we could just check out a more challenging map for the heck of it. This game, of course, is still in early access. There's a roadmap out there with a lot of things that are going to change. So do not think that just because this is easy now, it's always going to be. I think some stuff might still get rebalanced, and this might be working exactly the way that the developers intend, for all I know. I just know, as somebody who's played a lot of city builders, this has been a fun, casual experience, and it is very fun to look at. It's beautiful. I just don't feel like I've been challenged at any point. Does that make sense? I'd also really love a way of mass selecting a bunch of these farms to change all of their crop type if I want to micromanage that. I feel like that would be nice instead of doing a whole bunch of unnecessary clicking. But, you know, there you go. How many carriers and stuff do I have? 783. I've got 783 extra population sitting around with nothing in particular to do. Hey, we need more farms. Farmers, I should say. That means we need more sickles and shovels. All right, so it turns out tools are important, right? I underestimated how important this was going to be. And it makes sense, right? If you want to have particular jobs, you should need to make a bunch of tools. It's just funny that we're only now reaching the point of the game where I've run out of the tools that I started with. Does that make sense? Right? Like, this should be a major bottleneck and a challenge. And yet, by the time that I'm getting to this point, I've basically beaten the game already. Are we recollecting all the stuff the thieves took from me, by the way? It sure looks like we are. All right, there you go. You stupid thieves, you didn't even spend it. Y'all just hoarded all the stuff you took from me. Joke's on you, I'm getting all of it back. And do I have enough resources for all of my new farmers? The answer appears to be yes. Perfect. All right, now we're producing corn and stuff too. Hooray! And can I just say I'm really thankful that the developers did follow through on that Speed 5 option here. You can see here this would have taken me something on the order of like 6.5 hours just to get to this point. Which, ironically, you know, I complained about how slow it was all going before, and there was a lot of waiting around, and there was. It's not the most conducive for recording something on YouTube at base 1 speed. But if you want to get all your playtime in and say, wow, this game can take you about 40, 60 hours to complete, Speed 1 is kind of the option. As it is, it's only taking me like 2.5 hours of recording so far to get up to this point between all 3 episodes. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Interesting to note, by the way, our buddies, the Amber Wardens, they are giving us gifts, though it's not as obvious as some games where just like as a pop-up and it's like, hey, they're giving you a free gift. Now, if you go to the trading post, you can see here, for free, they would give me, it looks like, I think this is 260 cut stone, right? You can do this trade 260 times. I assume. So, yeah, 260 free cut stone for impressing these guys. How about you just declare me king of this island, all right? That is how you really become my friend. And, by the way, this mysterious location does appear to have a road option. Okay. Why can I not place down a road? There we go. I was going to say, I want to do this. There we go. Perfect. Hold on. We'll make the road curvy and very pretty, and it's going to be going around here, and it's going to go around here, and then boom! All right. Well, we've now got you hooked up. Does this count as a transport route? Can I send you stuff now? I mean, if I click on it, what happens? Hello? Hey, it's people bringing rope! It's a bunch of people bringing rope, actually. That was it. That's all it took. We just had to expand our borders out to this location and get ourselves a road set up. Oh, man. Amber Wardens, you guys think I'm impressive now? Just you wait. You ain't seen nothing. Wait until I fulfilled delivering all this useless goods to an empty tent. I think I can confirm, by the way, that farmers really only seem able to handle maybe 2 or 3 plots each. I tried having, a total of 12 over in this area with corn, and pretty consistently I only seem to be able to get to about 9 of them. Not always, but about 9 before others die. So yeah, every one of these crop farms, plant down about 9 squares, you should be good. Actually makes it really easy for urban planning. Because now that these things don't require a road of their own, again, thank you devs, that makes so much more sense, it's pretty easy to just take a 3x3 area for your farm, and a 3x3 area for your little fields, and boom, done. Do that a bunch of times, you can create a very nice grid pattern with all your buildings, if you want, and it would still work really well for farming. What I don't think I understand yet is why some of these have poor yields. How do I get better yields? Pumpkins, for whatever reason, are doing well. Is it because they haven't reached maturity? Is that it? Once these things have reached, like, their maximum peak ripeness, they're better? Or is it just that pumpkins, for whatever reason, are objectively better on this map? These things are unclear to me, but I will hopefully learn the truth eventually. What I still can't figure out is why I'm unable to deliver hammers to this location. Looks like a couple are being delivered now. I have a hunch, and if I'm correct, it's kind of dumb and I'm not sure how to fix it. So the guild hall over here has its own storage, right? The idea being you drop off a bunch of tools, and this is how you train your carriers into being something else, like diggers, construction sites, carriers, trade carriers, builders, etc. There's 13 hammers that are currently sitting in my guild hall. And I don't think, for whatever reason, that I'm allowed to take these hammers out of the guild hall and go and drop them off where they are needed. So the only solution that I know of, and we'll find out if I'm right on this, is to just mass produce more hammers at the toolsmith and hope that eventually some of them are flagged to go to the mysterious location, not all of them go to the guild hall, and that's how I solve the problem. It's a little bit bizarre, because I don't see a way of managing the inventory itself within the building. I cannot put a maximum capacity, I cannot forbid, I cannot empty, etc. So it just kind of is what it is, which is a little bit odd. Alright, we're almost in range of the final thieves camp. Looks like there are 2 more of them over here. We just need to explore this last little segment, and we can say that we fully explored this entire map. There go all their filthy thieves. I hate them so much. Tell you what, let's try building our first garrison over here. 25 soldiers. Oh, yes, please. This seems great. With 25 soldiers, I'm pretty sure we are going to slaughter them all. Whoa, hold on. And I just got a bunch of fireworks. Oh, God, everyone's houses are exploding. What's happening? I don't know, actually. Wait, no, I just became allies of the faction. Ah, there we go. Merge with faction. When condition to this faction is fulfilled, you can choose to integrate its economy into yours. Really? So hold on, you're telling me that it actually is completely feasible that maybe I could actually just literally conquer the entirety of the island? Huh. I'm not sure if it's worth the effort with all the boundary stones, but I mean, like, it's now very feasible. I'm trying to decide if there's any actual downside to this. I can't think of anything. I mean, yeah, their economy's not exactly what I would call well-placed, but they've got stuff. And it's not like I have any shortages of, like, food or other things people need, right? Ah, screw it. Merge with the faction. Boom! They're all mine! All mine! Oh god, they're all swarming! They're all swarming back to my town! No! Honestly, I have no idea what this means, or if I even should be worried about it. Not connected to a road. Ah, I think I found the problem. Hold on! Let's do this. Problem solved. It's now all connected to a road. Everyone go back to your homes. Everything is fine. I feel like this means I need to start training a lot more guards. If I'm gonna just try to get, like, the entirety of the map under my control, we need to go ahead and produce a whole load more tools. And the good news is, it's pretty easy to do that. Good God, what happened to the traffic? Ah, everyone's trying to get back home. Look at this. Oh, it's a complete travesty. Oh, no! Look, I kind of expected there were going to be some growing pains, all right? I just didn't think it would be this bad. Jeez. Let's see. We got ourselves a garrison on the way. We should remember that the garrison functions like a guard tower with a really long range. I think this is actually a longer range than the actual guard towers would be. Oh, okay. That's actually a very good reason to have a garrison instead, if you can afford it. Anyway, got a bunch of soldiers on their way. Yep, I'm just waiting for a few more reinforcements, and then we'll begin the killing spree. And the funny thing is, like, I'm not even really feeling that concerned about the stuff they're stealing anymore now that I know I can get the stuff back. I'm more concerned about how many of my men will die, but you know what? This is what is necessary in order to attain full hegemony of the island. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. All right, last of the thieves should be going down right about... Where's the last thief? Where's the last thief? All right, he's out on a mission. Wait for him to come home and then ambush him. Oh, that was a master thief down here. Right, I don't know what defines that, but there you go. Anyway, now our explorers can get through here, and in just a brief moment, we should have 100% exploration. There's the thieves. All right, slaughter them all. Get them. Get them. Stupid, disgusting thieves.
You thieves. You filthy little thieves.
Now they're gone now. All right, we have established law and order on the island. I have brought peace and prosperity to my new empire. But I have not solved the traffic issues at all. Oh my god. I'll be honest, I don't even know what they're doing. I really don't. There was no more housing capacity. Why are you guys all trying to go onto the ship? Is this how you, like, register yourselves? Right? In order to, like, join the merged economies? Is that how this is? Oh, lordy. We need to get some immigration reform, man. This is terrible. Well, to be honest, I guess there's not much else for me to do, aside from wait for the map to get fully captured. So I say we just go wild and urbanize as much of this island as we can. So for example, we'll go ahead and start harvesting a whole load of materials over here, smelt some more stuff. This looks great. How about over here, I just go ahead and create myself some additional farms for the fun of it. Maybe even a charming tavern out on this side of the aisle for no reason whatsoever? Sure. And of course, if we're gonna do something like that, we've gotta have ourselves a market. Oh, now I'm pretty sure that I really only need like 4 stalls. I don't know why the game says you should get 6. I think there are going to be more resources coming at some point in the future, and that's probably why the tutorial recommends that, but it doesn't need that as of yet. There we go. All this is starting to come together pretty nicely, and then of course over here we should go ahead and get ourselves a bunch more diggers and some builders and some construction site carriers. No need for trade anymore. I control all of the resources on this island, but still you get the point. What about an artisan blacksmith? This is one thing we still haven't really experimented with. I just want to see what's involved, okay? Let's go ahead and place this here. Have we even found any gems? I don't think we found anything that could qualify as a valuable ruby or an emerald, but I really want them. God, I swear once again, please, a way of mass changing a bunch of the fields and stuff. Gonna set up a handful of windmills and stuff, because I feel like they're very picturesque in this area. There we go. And of course, with like 900 and something carriers available, these construction projects do not take long at all. That's a little refreshing, I will admit. From some of the games I've been playing as of late, some of which you may have seen on the channel and some of which you may have not, I don't know yet. But, yeah, it's been a slow going with certain games. Like, you know, how do you like the idea of spending like 3 hours working on a construction project? And it's like, really? Are you sure? Is that really how we're going to do this? Yep. Okay, well, thanks for that one. No, but then you play a game like this, and it's like, oh, you want that constructed? Say no more. Send forth the horde of builders. And it goes so much faster. Much appreciated. Have we solved the traffic jam yet over here? Good God, no, we have not. I still don't know what they're doing on the ship. I think that it's just all the 500 people literally going home to rest. The only solution is to move them out of the dang ship. Tell you what, that's the next goal, all right? We just go ahead and get everyone moved out of the dang ship and onto dry land. It's gonna be a bit of a tall order if I'm honest. Might be a little bit difficult to pull off. Only because that is a lot of people that need to be mass moved over here, but it's fine. I'll bet you I can handle it. There we go. Get a little bit more food production out in these directions. Another tavern. The houses are already built. Good Lord, that's going great. We are sitting on a lot of building materials too, by the way. No issue. Limestone is the one thing that's proven to be a problem. No staff present. Right. Gotta make sure we keep getting in here and getting more tools. The tools are taking forever to produce. All right. I think we found the next thing we are missing. Let's get some more of the tool shops. How else are we looking? You know, we could also go for mass forestation just for the attractiveness appeal. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead and start planting trees all over the place. All right, we're gonna make this the most beautiful island anyone ever did see. Do we benefit from this at all? No, and no way. I've completely won the game at this point. Heck, we've even officially claimed 100% of the island. So we're done for all intents and purposes. But you know, I got a little bit of time to finish up with this video. Otherwise, it's gonna be too short and people are gonna be like, hey, why are you doing such short videos? People always complain, by the way. I'm not even kidding. When I'm actually in the middle of doing a series, it's like, you know what? I think I could accomplish this video in like 15 minutes instead of my usual like 25 or whatever it's gonna be. There's always somebody who's like, hey, please next time make the videos longer. It's like, oh, for God's sake, really? I mean, I guess I'm appreciating that you guys want more content. That's good and all. It's just like, there's always people who are like, you know, your videos are too long, I can't watch them. And then some people are like, your videos are too short, I can't watch them. And it's like, for God's sake, y'all need to be more monolithic, okay? I need every one of you to have the exact same tastes so that it's easy for me to figure out. All right, Artisan Blacksmith is done. What do we do with this? Well, normally you would take a torch and an emerald to make a magic torch. Or you would take a silver blade and a ruby to make a magic blade. Do I have any of those? Has I mined anything useful? Looking around for valuables. No, I have found 0 emeralds or rubies. Diamonds are apparently also a thing in this game. Though nothing I have seen so far has shown me any recipes that require a diamond. So I'm not sure where that would come from, if I'm honest. And I have built, I believe, everything in the game. I have, at least one. So yeah, diamonds are a thing. And apparently, we're going to be able to do something with it, but I don't know what. How do I get rubies and emeralds? Do I just find them randomly while I am out mining? Is that a thing? Or do I have to trade for them? In which case, am I still able to trade when I already annex these people? Probably not. Or maybe it's one of those things where it is on a very specific map, right? The one with the werewolves, for example. I bet you could use magic blades very effectively, and for whatever reason, rubies are more likely to show up there. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I'm being severely hampered by my inability to get... Oh, wait, why are you guys not hooked up, staffing complete? Gosh dang it, we don't even have any hammers and pliers for the tools. I need tools to make tools! Fine, you know what, whatever. At this point, I think I've got everything more or less sprawled out. I really wish I could zoom out further in this map, by the way. It would feel very satisfying to me if I could zoom out and see almost the entirety of the island. There might be some performance issues that come out of that. I accept this as a possibility. But at least with a little bit of urbanization and markets and farms and other stuff here and there, you can kind of do a quick little once-over and it's like, whee! Pioneers of Pagonia, guys. It's a beautiful, beautiful game. All right, well, that was a fairly easy scenario. I think we need to challenge ourselves a bit more. So come back next week, and I will start up another map. Probably a harder one. How about those weird marsh bog things, okay? Let's just give that one a go and see how you deal with those. I'll bet you they take magic weapons to kill. And then, hopefully, we'll prove our dominance once again on another island in Pagonia. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, I would ask you hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.